Happy New Year, everyone. This is Miss Gail over here at Georgia Peachnut. How are you doing? I hope everyone brought the New Year in the way that you wanted to bring it in. And as for me and myself, I am doing what I want to do, which is catch up on my gardening and grow some food and just bring you guys along and show you what I'm doing because that makes me happy. Just sharing with you my gardening experience. And you will be seeing more of me in the year that we're in now, 2025. Yay, we made it. We made it, you guys. It was a rough year for me, but I got through it. What we're about to do here is, let me show you something. I'm good at buying things and forgetting that I have them, okay? What I have here is some ginger, and I bought it from a store that I'm hoping they did not use any of the stuff that they spray on there to keep them from germinating. I can't think of the name of it right now. So what I'm going to do is kind of sterilize them first. This is what I do. And I just take a piece. Now this already has an eye coming on it. That's good. That's good. There's one there. And let's see if we see another one somewhere. I see potentials for here and here and here. So what I do first is I'm going to break off some pieces. And I'm going to put this in some water. It's just plain regular water. Break off a piece here, put it in the water. And we're going to get some more pieces. Let's see here. Yeah. This one that tried to go bad, but as you can see, it has an eye there. An eye coming up right here. So we're going to put that in the water. And even if they don't have the eyes coming up, you can still go on ahead and do what I'm doing now. And I will tell you why in just a second. This one has one coming up right there and right here. So I think I have one more piece. And I see a potential one that's here. Look like it being broken off, but we won't worry about that. So this is just plain water. What I'm going to do next is put peroxide. What this is going to do is sterilize it. Any pathogens, any kind of, don't need a whole lot, just enough, you know. And bacteria, viruses, whatever may be trying to grow, we're just going to go on ahead and swirl that around in here. It doesn't have to stay in here a long time, just long enough for it to get some on it. And while that's soaking for just a couple of minutes, I'm going to pour something else out. Bought this turmeric and it is looking horrible. It is actually going bad. And as I look at it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this. So I'm not going to put this in the same water with this right now. I am going to show you a trick, but I'm going to do that separately. So now that we've had a chance to take our ginger and float it around in the water with the peroxide in it, we're going to take it and put it inside of a Ziploc bag and let it continue to grow eyes and root. We want it to root. Now you can put it inside the soil that's in here. You can put it in there just like it is. Now, nothing wrong with that. But I like to put mine in the Ziploc bag and let it go on ahead and start getting some roots on it first. So you see this piece right here? Before you put that in any soil where I broke it, is fresh. You do not want to put this in soil. You want it to sit out and heal over first. Now, it would do that in this bag. When I take it out and show you guys, you'll see where it did heal over. It needs to heal over to protect the ginger so that this doesn't start rotting. So we're going to put this in, and we'll put this piece in here. I actually could have broke this. Let me see. Yeah, we can make 2 pieces out of this. This is, oh yeah, this is smelling good over here. Yes, yes, yes. I'll put this in here, and this one. And this has a piece where they cut it or broke it and it healed over right here. Now sometimes if it didn't heal over properly, I see another place right here. You know, you check it, and if it's soft, you can cut that part off. You don't throw the whole thing away, just cut that part off. And here, it's a little piece coming up out of there. Right in here. Let me see that little white. So you will watch those areas and make sure that they are not going to have any issues. If they do, you just cut off the issue part, like right here. This looks like it's maybe trying to go bad. So when I check the bag in about 2 or 3 more days, I'll go and cut that piece off. No problem. And we will take the bag, and we're gonna, what I do is I like to roll it to get all the air out. Then Ziploc it. This is going to go in my pantry where my plates are, and I just sit it flat on the plates, and I'll check in about 5 days. Now, this bag has turmeric in it. This bag has been sitting in this bag right here. The turmeric's been sitting in this bag for at least, I'm going to say, let's see, November, July, August, at least 6 months, because I kept forgetting about it. I kept forgetting about it, y'all. I'm serious. I was like, and then it sat on my countertop for another couple of months or so. It's been in here for a long time. So, what it has done, I have not watered it or anything. It has started to root. But I say it's been in this bag for at least, I'm going to say 8 months. I didn't get a chance to plant it. I forgot about it. But because I take it and put it inside of the water with the peroxide, it took all the pathogens off. It's good. And it's rooting all over the place. So we're going to plant this today. We're going to plant it with this part going up. But I'm going to put in some more peroxide. Let's look at another piece. So you can just, as simply as that, inside a Ziploc bag, no water. I did put it in, give it a peroxide bath. See, this has roots. It's ready to root. It is rooting. Look at here. Look at that. Been sitting in here forever. And this piece right here, I'm not too sure about. It is beginning to get some eyes. So I'm going to kind of rub my hand around it, try not to break any of the roots that's trying to come up off of it. This is why I did this one after I did the other one, because I know this has some stuff on it. And I don't want to put the good one in with the bad. So I'm going to just rub, and we're going to see what happens with this. We'll put it in here and see what happens. We'll just see what happens. So this is another piece right here. Look. Look at there. Rooting. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. And this one has some roots trying to come out. It's inhibitors. It was the word I was trying to think of. Spray inhibitors or something like that. I know what it is. I can't think of my words right now. I get like that sometimes. But anyway, that prevents it from rooting. So I'm going to just rub this one good and get it cleaned up. And this piece we're going to leave in here as well. I don't think we're going to put it in the soil because it's got a soft spot. This is a soft spot, so we have to cut that off. Anything soft, cut it off, but you can see where it's trying to do something. So I get a knife and get the cutting as soon as I get through these other pieces. This one looked like it's just gone bad. It didn't make it. It didn't make the cut. This one is still viable. Oh, no, it's not. I'm squeezing it, and it is very, very soft. So it went bad. This one went bad. All these pieces right here didn't make it. So what we're going to do is take these pieces out and put them in this bag. I'm just going to put them all in here. I'm not going to worry about it. This one, I may try to work. Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see about this one right here. I'm going to put this one away too. So, these are not making the cut. Not making the cut. So we're going to get a little garbage bag started here. And what we're going to do is take the ones that made the cut, these little beauties right here that survived, and we are going to put them in over here, okay? So I'm going to sit these over here for a second before I get to those, and we're going to take a look at this. Sometimes you can put the peroxide on them and they're bad, like going bad, and it will go on ahead and make them better. So I'm just going to see if I have anything to work with here. And let's see here. If they're not looking too bad, I'm going to see if I can root them, get them started. Yeah, I'm going to try that one too. So that may be it. I may be able to do something with it now. That one, if they're soft already, I wouldn't push it. That one's still hard. Let's see here. That one's hard. So all we're gonna do, let me take this and put it inside of the bag. They were like $3.46 for those pieces, so not a really humongous loss here. But we're going to just take it and rub them. We're going to rub them real good. Put them back in here and rub them real good. Rub, rub, rub. Because we're going to clean them up. That's what we're doing, clean them up. And see if this is going to work. Now, this was from an Oriental store. A lot of times, the Oriental stores don't put the spray inhibitors on their product. You go to Kroger's and Publix, yeah, it's going to be sprayed down. That's a guarantee. But they kind of leave theirs alone, and I like that. So, we're going to just get these done real quickly. Rubbing them and getting them cleaned up. Where you see the white stuff, just go on ahead and scrape it off of your finger. You know peroxide is good for, you know, knocking out mold, mildew, and stuff like that. Pathogens that are not good coming up on stuff that it shouldn't be coming up on, but okay. So, I think I may have 1 or 2 more pieces. Just getting it back to what it should be looking like. Let's see here. Did I do you? Yep. Did I do you? And this water has changed colors, but the peroxide is still working, and that's what you need to know. Now let's take a look. Let's take a look, see. We're going to see if this is going to work out okay. So you tell me what you think after seeing them in the state that they were in when I brought them in here. And now we're going to take a look at them now. Okay? And I'm going to take some water. Uh-oh. If I can keep it from falling. And just rinse them off with some water. And do like this. And now I got to nicely reach over and grab. We don't want them to go back into the peroxide. No, we don't. Ziploc bag. And I'm not going to overcrowd it. Get the air out. And then I have Ziploc bag number 2. Get the air out. And we're going to put these away. And see, we're going to see how things turn out in about 5 to 6 days, okay? So, let's see here. We're going to sit this over here where the ginger is. I'm going to put today's date on there, which is 1/1. 1/1, okay. You guys, we're in the house. So what we're going to do with this one is I'm going to change gloves. Ouch. Like I said earlier, bad burn from a handle on the cast iron frying pan. I forgot I just put it in the oven under broil, took it out and ran my arm up against it. Oh yeah, woe is me. So we're gonna put this on right here. And this one right here. I'm going to concentrate mostly. Oh, first, before I do that, let me go over something with you. I always want to give you hope of what you can do. This is just a baby loaf pan. you can actually grow it here. I would just say punch some holes with a pair of scissors. Ew. You don't want to punch like it should. You know, I'll put about 3, if I can get it to push through, 3 holes in here. You got to go sideways. That's all it needs. And I'm going to put some of this soil in here. This is sterilized soil. Like I told y'all, I don't put no soil in my house unless sterilized. I try not to have nothing in here, period, but I know I have to at times. But this is sterilized soil. Okay, now I'm saving this for later. Doing it now for a reason, but I am saving it for later. So I'm going to sit this over here. But let me just go and tell you, like if I wanted to start some collard greens in here, or some bell peppers, or cucumbers, or, you know, you get it, squash, zucchini, whatever, you can put it in here. You can just put several seeds in here. You can actually put about 20 seeds in here because it's just going to start it, just to get it started. You have your hole in the bottom. So you have your hole in the bottom, which means you cannot take this and just sit it down. You would need to take this and sit it into something like this. This has no holes in the bottom, so that it can catch the water, so you can water it from the bottom also. And while I'm showing you this, we did this earlier. See the condensation at the top? This is for the kumquats that we did earlier. Condensation. All right. Just wanted to show you guys that it works. So you take another pan and put it underneath here, so that when you get ready to water, don't water from the top, water from the bottom, and it will soak up from the bottom. I would put something down in the bottom of this, like some pebbles or whatever, even if it's something like this plastic knife, because it's flat, and let it sit on there. And that way you will have a little bit of space in between this bottom and the bottom of the pot that you're going to sit in. Let the water come up and it'll wick up and water it from the bottom. So I just wanted to share that with you. And let's see, where am I going to put you? I'm not going to do the collard greens right now, but it's ready just whenever I decide to do it. Right now we're going to concentrate on this. And what I want to do is grab some more of this soil, because I'm going to do some more kumquats. And this soil is already ready. So I'm just grabbing enough to put, that should do it, to put into another container like what we did earlier on the other video. Okay, now we're cooking with grease. So now what we're going to do, I'm just going to do this half. I'm not going to, so I can keep up with where I have put the turmeric, because the other half, when these develop roots, I'm going to bring them and put them in here as well. So we're going to leave about this much soil in the bottom, which is about an 1.5 inches to 2 inches of soil. And we will take the turmeric and sit it down, and it's going to do its own thing. You don't have to worry about nothing. It's going to do its own thing into the soil. See, I'm going to bring it up a little higher because I want the roots to be exposed. We're going to cover that up. Cover that up. I'm going to take the next piece. It's a pretty piece. We're going to take it down a little bit. And sit this right in here. And see, I need to put it like that, because that's going straight up. I didn't grow turmeric and ginger last year because I had so much. I had so much. It just did so well. And I was like, man, I'm not going to grow anymore for a while. And I didn't. But now I need to. So we're going to take our last piece, which is right here. Be careful not to handle these rough, because if you do, you will break off the root. You don't want to do that. Ask me how I know. Have that one sitting up. And bada bing, bada boom, we're through. We're there. And so when the other ones are ready, I'll put them in over here. I would do a different pan, a new pan for the ginger. This is the turmeric. I will put a marker in here to let me know the date, which I would do right now. And you don't have to go out and buy markers. You can use very inexpensive things like plasticware. Everybody goes out and eat every now and then. And this one says Marquis Berry, which did not do anything last year. I think the seeds were old. So I'm going to mark through this. Gardening does not have to be expensive. People make it expensive. It does not have to be expensive. And I'm going to, on this side, put, this is 1/1/25. And this is turmeric. Okay. And these usually just last a long time when you use them and the writing doesn't come off. So I'm going to just stick this up right here in this corner. And that is set. Now, I will water it in. And I'm setting it on a heat mat right over here with our kumquat that we did earlier. Stuck my sleeve in some water. The kumquat that we did earlier. So it's going to share the same mat as the kumquat, because this mat's already, this mat's already hooked up, so I have to hook the other one up. So let me go on ahead and put this over here. There are no holes in here. Actually, it was sitting in this pan right here. So I'm going to pour this pan out, and then when I do that, I'll sit this down inside of there. But there are no holes in here. It's a little wet because I had spilled some water. So I will keep you posted on the progress of what we have just done, because that's what I do. Show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, we're going to push that down like that. Okay, so now, for this little baby right here, we will put it into another pan like this. I don't have it right here with me, but let's see what do we have up here. You know what? I think I'm going to do some lettuce. I said greens. I want to do some lettuce. So, let's see which one do we want to do. I'm always trying to do some arugula. But, you know, for the cold weather, the romaine is best. So, this is from my wonderful friend who sent me this, Mr. Irvin. And I don't know if these are cold. This is muslin. I'm going to wait on that one because I have to read and see if it's cold hardy. I'm looking for maybe, this is that rocket, arugula. I know arugula is. Let's see here. Looking for romaine. I'm looking for romaine, and I don't see any. I know I have some. Y'all help me find my lettuce. Where is it? Yeah, let's see. Here it is, right here. This is red and green romaine lettuce mixed together. So, yeah. And I pray that this is okay. Let's see. This one is, let's see if the date is on here. I always have to look for the date. 11/20, so it's 4 years old. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all think I'm just going to plant as much of it as I can in here and keep hope alive. That's what I'm going to do. And basically, I'm going to just broadcast it. This is what the seeds look like. Not much. In here like that. I think that's enough. That should be enough to find out if it's going to work. And let's see here. Just for good measures, seeing if I could find a package that is kind of new. And I don't see anything that is catching my eye. Looking for something in the way of romaine. Let's see here. Salad bowl, gourmet. Okay, that's it. We're going to go with this one. And we're going to close this up. Yeah, you guys, you can grow lettuce inside. And just have your lettuce really year-round. It's always nice to take it outside, but you can grow it inside. I can't get this to snap back. Ew, I'll deal with it later. Okay, so we have our lettuce right here. Y'all see the little seeds. They look like flower seeds almost. But what I am going to do is take some of this soil here and kind of sprinkle it on top. Don't take much because the seeds are so small. Oh, this is part of the WIG 2025, you guys. Okay, so Mike and GT. Didn't forget your name, just couldn't get it out. We're going to put this right on top of here. Everything that I'm doing now is part of that. I didn't announce it for the kumquat. Didn't announce it for the kumquat.